Welcome friends to a brief presentation on Vidyarthi Vikas Yojana. The singular purpose of this initiative is to help students who come from economically weaker sections in achieving their higher educational objectives, typically beyond the 12th standard. Welcome to this presentation. Let me give you some key highlights of this journey of last 15 years. The donors have been very consistent, whether it's individuals or institutions. A little over 600 individuals have been associated through this journey, and with their support, and now with the support of some of the institutions who are willing to chip in through their CSR funds, the scale of this initiative has grown, as I'm going to share those highlights a little later. In addition to the donors, there are so many well-wishers and mentors who are deeply involved in success of this initiative. This initiative is run on very low administrative costs. A cost of just 1.42% is unheard of. That was such a low cost in 24-25. There were many years where we have had practically zero cost, but we had to now staff the initiative, and naturally certain administrative costs have got involved as the scale has grown. The spread has been continuously widening, with practically every district of Maharashtra covered, and even deserving students of many other states have also been covered. The rural reach has deepened. At the same time, the process of selecting students is very rigorous. Yes, they come from economically weaker sections, but that's not sufficient. They need to have excellent academic track record, a burning desire to progress, and that is examined through a rigorous home visit process. These multiple meetings with the students and their family give Vidyarthi Vikas Yojana the comfort that they indeed deserve financial support. And once that's certified, the transactions are only digital. The donations are also digital, and the payments to these educational institutions are also only digital. And no payments are made to the individual students. They are only made directly to the institution. The gender ratio is healthy at 46% of girl students, despite the fact that recently the government has created a lot of support for the education of girl students, and practically they don't have to meet substantial part of the tuition fee. Despite that, we have maintained a very healthy gender ratio because there are incidental other expenses that need to be met. Remarkably, the alumni have also begun to give back, and they have already chipped in little over 63 lakhs for this cause. Let me introduce the founders and core team members of this initiative. Ravindra Karve, the retired CEO of TJSB Bank, when he was about to retire, had already planned for his second innings. What began with a very limited number of students, just handful of them, has now grown to a very significant number, about which I'm going to talk about a little later. He has been ably supported by very dedicated core team members. Shri Krishna Hambardeji, who is a retired CAG auditor, Arunji Karmarkar, a renowned journalist and writer, Sharadji Gangal, who currently serves as the chairman of TJSB Bank, who has had an exemplary track record as an HR professional, Sanjeevji Karandikar, who is a senior director with Thermo Fisher. So this team has a very important role of ensuring that it achieves the objectives which are set every year, every academic year, and we are able to reach out to more and more beneficiaries. Over the last 15 years, the number of beneficiary students has almost reached 2,400 now, and the number of students who have completed the education and have started earning is now close to 1,400. This initiative boasts of students across different streams, whether it's medicine and allied streams, IT, engineering streams, finance and commerce streams, including chartered accountancy, management, architecture, pure sciences, and a few others. So we have absolute diversity in the student community. This slide shows the financial dimension of the contribution. A little over 27 crores have been used for financial support for these students. And in addition, a little over 7.5 crores has been used for rebuilding schools and education infrastructure. Thus, the financial impact of this Vidyarthi Vikas Yojana over the last 15 years is almost 35 crores. And that has been possible only with the generous support of donors as well as the tireless work of the mentors and so many other well-wishers. These deserving students have been offered roles by some of the top employers in the country, reputed multinationals, Indian conglomerates and groups, Indian technology companies, government institutions and departments, public hospitals, and you can actually see here some of the best names in the industry. Here you see glimpses of some of the schools that have been supported, either by way of reconstruction or some of the infrastructure needs that they may have. Friends, while initially the donors were individuals, but over the years as Vidyarthi Vikas Yojana built a stellar track record, it also caught the attention of various major corporates, and they have supported the Vidyarthi Vikas Yojana through generous CSR support. At the same time, we value the contributions being done by individuals because it is the individuals who also are putting support in the form of their hard-earned money. So we value both institutional and individual donors. Thus, we look forward to your support, whether as an individual or as an institution, in various ways. Of course, your financial support is going to help fulfill the dreams of so many more students. But you can also support us with laptops, used laptops. You can be an academic mentor in your own chosen educational stream, or you can prompt your employees to do so. You can join us as a volunteer mentor, which is the backbone of our outreach effort, where these mentors actually go and personally visit at the doorstep of the students. You can spread a word about the program. You can share our flyers and videos, and that's how you can contribute to this important journey. Before we conclude this brief presentation, here are the contact details of the founder, Mr. Ravindra Karve, core committee members, as well as our mentors who have been playing a leading role in different parts of Maharashtra. So feel free to reach any of them, or you can simply drop an email to vidyarthivikas@sevasahayog.org. Seva Sahyog is the parent institution of which Vidyarthi Vikas Yojana is one of the initiatives. But do feel free to explore other initiatives of Seva Sahyog as well. Thank you for your attention.